Trucker J. Let's get into it, man. First off, let's set it off. You heard? On my lunch break, I got time today. So let's get into it, man. Blueface. Over the weekend, I think it was this weekend, Blueface caught the beats. He got knocked the F out. Real spill. Let's get into it, man. Blueface caught the beat down. Not looking good for Blueface. LA, stand up for your homie. Come on now. Play the video, doggies. Let's go.
Nah, bro. This is kind of sad, yo. This one got the internet talking right here because Blueface just stepped back into that ring, expecting to remind everybody he still got it. And instead, he ended up taking the L by a unanimous decision to Chibu at Aiden Ross' brand risk event. And let's just say Blueface did not look like somebody who was cool with the results.
And Blue, if you do get back on brand risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on brand risk because we temper with the bench.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Reports and social posts about the event described it as a unanimous decision loss for Blueface, with reactions online focusing on how upset he seemed afterwards.
That's what it is, Chuck. It's not about how you win, it's about how you lose.
My back.
But I'll tell you what, Chuck. We're gonna watch the fight back, and we're gonna see who landed more punches. That's how it's supposed to go, right? Especially how unanimous.
You see what I'm saying? Now let's break this whole thing down because anytime Blueface does anything, it never just stays a normal moment.
Hey man, it's Blueface, baby. AKA Jonathan Porter, AKA I didn't win that nation. Just in a couple of his fights. Seemed a lot heavier, but definitely a lot slower. Not really light on his feet. You know what I mean? Put your hands up and death, man. Bombs. Kill the whole card. Of course, that's everybody's dream, you know? Knock out Blueface. Ooh, that sounds like a dream. Make it look easy. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for making it look very easy. I'm not too concerned with the knockout right now. Right now, I just want to make sure I look very good. Yeah, I know I want the Jake Paul fight. You know, that's the most expensive fight. So I'm trying, you know, try to retire.
It always turns into a whole conversation. In this fight right here, it's the same exact thing. So Blueface gets into the ring with Chibu at brand risk, and already people online are split. On one side, you got folks saying Blueface got some name recognition, more fight experience in front of cameras, and more pressure on him because whether people like him or not, he's still the bigger headline.
Wanna be my baby girl for one day. Baby girl.
But then on the other side, you got people saying none of that matters once the bell rings. And if the other dude comes in more disciplined, more active, and clearly wants it more, all that star power means absolutely nothing.
Oh, what did you feel, bro? I know you're feeling crazy right now, but tell me how you feel in this moment.
Gym working, bro. You feel me? I've been in the gym working. Shout out Blueface, bro. You're a wonderful fighter. You're the pro. You're wonderful. You was pride, man. You gonna go crazy, bro. You gotta get some work together. Let's iron sharpen iron, bro. I'm coming. Oh, bro.
Blue, you fought amazing, bro. First time at heavyweight. I give you your props. Again, this fight was kind of put together last minute. It was so hard to get you an opponent. Can we get you back in here, bro? Can we see you back in Breris?
You know damn well you ain't gonna lose your own money on your own fight card. I definitely wouldn't score that in unanimous decision. I give it 4-2. But hey, shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Breris. And Blue, if you do get back on Breris, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on Brandon because tamper with the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Chibu! Chibu! And that's basically what happened there. The official talk circulating after the match is that Chibu got the win by unanimous decision. That means all the judges saw it the same way. Not split, not controversial.
Okay, let's get into it. Some homie in the chat, Josh said, what is this? Josh, basically, that's Blueface with all that on his face, looking crazy, you know? But that's Blueface. He caught the beats this weekend. It was a celebrity boxing match. You know, Blueface claims he be doing videos where he's hitting the speed bag and he's looking real superb. But as you see, height don't matter. What's up, Fanboo? Podcast, what's good? Yeah, so as you see, height and size don't matter because Blueface is about my height, about 6'5". Fabu, whatever his name is, he looked like he weighed about 400, big belly, but his hands work. That's what I'm saying. It's all about your hands, timing, blocking, precision, moving around. You know what I mean? And Blueface basically lost the match. I don't know if y'all follow Blueface, but you know him and that girl always had issues. You know what I mean? Who that? King Trolls. He said that hairline crazy. But that's all right. He said the hairline crazy. But guess what? My joint wavy though. You heard? It might be crazy, but that joint wavy. Know the difference? With your hairline like invisible person. He said your hairline crazy. I like that though. I like when the trolls get in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all starting early. We was trying to stay on point talking about Blueface catching the beats. He caught a 12-piece chicken with the biscuits. Big Boy was catching them. That's why I wanted to play it first, so you know what I'm talking about. I didn't want to come on basically talking about it. Then y'all be like, what you talking about? That's why I showed the match first. All right, I can't see that microscopic crap. I'm old. Blueface caught all those hands. It brought him back to reality. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Size don't matter. It's all about if you know how to use your hands. Big Boy said he was in the gym training. Blueface sounded like he was out of breath. What I think is Blueface underestimated old boy's size and was like, oh, I'm going to get him on the hand reach. You know what I'm saying? Because us as tall guys, we use our jab, you know what I mean? And then come with the power punch. Well, I used to take kickboxing too, so I'm good with the feet. That's like a secret in fighting that. You know, when you street fighting, they not expecting you to use them feet. Well, I'll kick your head off. You know what I'm saying? But so he probably was underestimating Big Boy, like, oh, he fat, he's slow. Man, y'all gotta go back and watch that fight. He knocked Blueface out the ring. For real. Knocked him out the ring. Yo, where's hold up, cause where's that troll at? Don't disappear now. You know what I'm saying? Capital. Whatever your name is. I'm just gonna say Capital. Capital. Where you at, Capital? Don't disappear now. You want to talk about headlines and all that? Put a picture up. Let me see what your life like. That's for Capital right there. How y'all feel about the match though? If you watched it, if you follow it, maybe you don't follow Blueface. I don't follow him, but he's a celebrity and he claims to have hands. Well, as we see, them hands wasn't working. So I think what it was, Blueface didn't train. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can tell, at the end of the match, Boy was talking like he was straight, like he had his lungs. Blueface sounded winded, like he couldn't get 3 words out without, you know what I'm saying? But moving on, we can get to other news. We ain't got to stay stuck on that. I got time today. You know what I mean? I'm getting loaded. You know? Ain't nothing else to do. It's raining outside. Let's talk about Clarissa the Thought Shields. Let's talk about Clarissa trying to do. She trying to do damage control after she done got caught out. Snaking old boy. You know what I mean? What's his name? Maserati Bud. Let's talk about Clarissa though. Put it in the comments section. She got caught out with old boy. He done spilt the tea. He put it up.
Maserati Bud is not playing fair. Clarissa Shields says he is lying on her and he is pulling out the receipts. He said she broke it off with him because she found out that he was poly and that she wanted no part of that. Clarissa, you were fucking with me the long way. The only reason that you went old boy way is because a nigga poly. Everybody who know me know I'm poly. They know I got 2, 3 girlfriends. And you said, "Boy, I don't want to be a part of it." And I said, "Man, you tripping." But you know I'm probably not finna show the receipt. I'm trying to save you. But you don't swipe up and see how you went off on me because I was with my girls and you got mad. And you said you might as well go ahead and go with Pat because he just got one wife. This nigga got 3 girlfriends.
Oh boy, he posting receipts, man. I feel bad for Pat. Pat can't keep a loyal chick. You know what I'm saying? Now, in the history of data them, I never heard of this word poly. This like, was this some new 2026, 2025 stuff? I never heard of poly. Back in the day, I always had multiple chicks. I just call it stick and move. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know they had names for all this poly. He poly. Man. All right, my man Fanboo. I'm gonna subscribe to you, sir. I just subscribed to the joint. Hold up. I need these. I can't see shit. I just subscribed to your channel, Real Recognize Real. I'm from East Oakland, but I live in Albaline, Texas. No doubt, no doubt. I'm gonna subscribe to you too, homie. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'll catch it in a few. I'm gonna subscribe to you back, man. You know what I mean? Real Recognize Real, man. But how y'all feel about that, man? Can you make us a whore a housewife? Because if you see in the video, matter of fact, let me show you. Let me pull up. If you see in the video, she was dancing all provocative, right? In front of boy on Christmas while Pat was with his kids somewhere. She got the tight fitted pajamas on, fitting the curves, and boy was in the building. Just because it was other people there, at the end of the day, they were supposed to be an item until she met Pat. But why he in the same house? You know when the cameras go off and the lights go off. So what? She made him go home? Come on, man. Stomp Music, what's good? Let me see if they're gonna show it. Where she dancing and oh. Old boy said he was there. He was like, "You remember this?" He said, "Where was I at?" Clarissa Shields for his surfaces on.
Y'all been trying to spare you, Miss Clarissa. But since you want to record phone calls, guess what? I'm finna release all this footage. I said I'm finna release the footage, man. On Christmas,
I was inside the crib. When you was on FaceTime, Papoose, I got the video. When she FaceTime me, guess what? I'm sitting right there in the living room. That bed, I picked out that bed. The bed was
How do y'all feel? Clarissa Shields for this surface is online.
trying to speak.
All right, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if my headset's still hooked up or not. Yo, boy said he picked the bed out. He said he helped interior decorate the joint. Right? So check it out. How, peep game, how she gonna try to do cleanup damage, right? We all right here, right now. We don't got Clarissa number. We don't know how to get in touch with Clarissa. So how old boy got her math? Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. How boy got her number if they not connected in some kind of way? I'll wait. Put it in the comment section. See, us as men, we know a whore from a whore and a loyal one from a loyal one. She was rocking with old boy until she found out he was poly. This new thing y'all be saying. I guess I'm old. I heard of a dude having mad chicks. Mad chicks. I never heard of a poly. I swear to God, I never knew that. You learn something every day. That's one thing in this world, people. You learn something every day, man. So boom. She found out boy was poly, and she said she ain't down with it. Know what I mean? Yo, son called me he called me Chauncey off. He said Chauncey off of Medicine Society. Yo, y'all trolls be cracking me up. But y'all don't give me an outlet to come back at you, though. You probably got one tooth in your mouth trying to bite an apple. Talking about Chauncey from Medicine Society. You know what I mean? You probably sleep in the soup kitchen every night. Toes smell like Funyuns. Get you up out of here, man. Crusty KFC lip. You know what I mean? Now let's get back to the content, man. I hate when these cats be coming in here with no picture and got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start showing your face. If you want to be a troll and you want to go back and forth, what they call that? It's a word for everything. I just say cracking jokes. If you want to go back and forth, you know what the hell I mean. You gotta show your face or something. Like, come on, man. The game is rigged. Keep it fair out here. Breath smell like garbage truck juice. You know that nasty garbage truck juice that drip off the back of the garbage truck? Yo, whatever your name is, 37, your breath smell like trash truck juice. Your breath smell like hot dog water that been left on the stove for 3 hours. Better ask somebody, boy. I does this. You know what I mean? Let me see who this. What's his name? B John 937. He said, I'm not trolling you. You know that was funny. Oh, you is trolling. Keep it fair, man. God damn, y'all not fair on the internet, man. Y'all be coming at me, the wave guy, be talking about my head and joint. Well, my shit is wavy, though. You know what I mean? Be coming at the wave guy, talking crazy. What you looking at, Opie? Take your ass in the driver's lounge. Don't worry about me. You get these weird ass drivers out here, man. This message. Let me see. Man, gotta eat some food. What? Your mama look goofy. What's your name? What your name is? All them letters. I don't know who you is. We gonna get you right up on out of here. How about that? Wow. We gonna get this goofy out of here. Since I'm a goofy, your mother's a goofy with 3 titties. You know what I mean? Let's get you out of here. We gonna get you right up on out of here, man. Let me see. Get you up out of here. He said black and mild. I don't even smoke. Anyways, let's get back to Clarissa being a thought pocket. How y'all feel about Pat, man? Prayers for Papoose. He can't keep a girl to save his life. What? What he said? I got your email about the feet stuff. What? Yo, whoever you is, you not making no sense. Hold on, let me see. Yo, y'all be killing me, man. Yeah, hit the like button like my man Fan Bow Podcast said, man. I'm gonna try to collab with you too. Pause, no funny stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to collab, man. Whenever I get loaded and get off of work. But anyways, y'all, how y'all feel about this, man? Let's stick to the topic. Clarissa Shields is trying to do cleanup damage. Yo, 5th GG, what's good from Detroit? The D in the building. Yo, Detroit get busy, man. Y'all want to get on a real topic? Now, I know New York, can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I know New York, we had Alpo, Rich Porter, AZ, um, Nicky Barnes, Guy Fisher, a bunch of hustlers. But the D, I think they got the greatest hustler of all. In modern time, Big Meech. I understand Nicky Barnes and all of them, even though he was a rat. No doubt. FFG, you know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. I'll find you. Then when I do a live, you know what I mean? Me, you, fam, go, or a bunch of us, we could just all get on the joint and politic. But let's get to it though. Love to Detroit. Big Meech did it big, right? And this one I don't understand. Because I'm guilty of it too, but I realize a fictional character from a real person in real life. A lot of us walked around with that Scarface t-shirt on, with him sitting at the table like this, or he had the gun. That's a fictional character. But Big Meech is a real character. But none of y'all will walk around with a Big Meech face on a t-shirt. Why is that? I really want some dialogue on that. Why is that? Like, for real. Like, I really want to know why us as this type will walk around with a fictional character. What's his name? Al Pacino? As Scarface. Because I've seen mad Scarface shirts throughout the years. You got a real brother that really was connected to, come on, y'all, help me out. What's the dude name, man? The dude they caught. Got him locked up right now. What's boy name? Come on, y'all know his name, man. Oh my God, what's Chapo? El Chapo. He was connected to Al Chapo, whatever name. Chapo, you know who I'm talking about. Meech went over to the Mexican cartels. He went over to Mexico to get the plug. Meech had a network throughout the whole United States. This is a real living person. And for anybody in the streets that used to be in the streets like me, that should be your Scarface. Why are you walking around with a Scarface t-shirt on from a movie? But we have a real brother that really did it big, man. This dude had lions, tigers, and bears at his birthday party, man. Stop playing, man. Let me look at these comments. I want to know why y'all not walking around with a Big Meech t-shirt on. All right, this cat, Hakeem Thomas said Meech is a rat. He said, say low the hot box of McDonald's. I don't know what that troll talking about. Let's stick to the script. I want to know from y'all, because we all different men's out here. You heard? Why do y'all wear a Scarface t-shirt with no problem, a fictional character, but you won't wear a Big Meech face on a t-shirt? And I don't want to hear this rat, because it wasn't proven. Meech did almost 20 years to the door. Why y'all not wearing a Big Meech t-shirt? I just want to know. That should be your hero. If you want to talk about hustlers of all hustlers, this dude he employed like 200 people from different states. Nobody ever did nothing like that. Nobody ever brought. It's bad enough me and y'all can't get along, let alone have 200 people on the payroll. Make it make sense. Like, he brought brothers from all different states together, yo. A conglomerate. Meech is my hero. I don't care if you like it or not. Meech is my hero, man. So when I start doing my t-shirts again, I'm gonna print up a Big Meech face on the shirt. Big Meech, legend on the bottom. This dude got a BMF series made from 50 Cent. You gotta salute him and Terry. You got to. They the biggest. They did it the biggest. There's hustlers everywhere. I understand that. I understand there's hustlers everywhere. But them dudes did it big, man. You got to take your hat off to that. This dude had I ain't never seen Nicky Barnes, Guy Fisher, AZ, Alpo, Rich Porter, which some of them is rats, have no billboards in New York. The world is AZ's. The world is Alpo's. The world is Rich. The world is Nicky Barnes. This dude had billboards in Atlanta said the world is BMF. Yo, come on, man. I'll never wear a Scarface t-shirt again. Any t-shirt that pertains to that game, Big Meech. And I'll put Terry on the back. Because Terry was the quiet one, you know what I mean? He ain't want all the publicity. You gotta salute them, man. You gotta remember, he did this when they got banged over the head. What, 2005, 2004? This ain't back in the 80s. Dude had billboards. He had lions. What he had? No, he had a tiger. They said he had an elephant and something else at his birthday party. Yo, come on, man. I just want to know why y'all don't salute this man like y'all salute a fictional character. That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all talking about. Let me see what y'all talking. I can't see that small crap. These my reader joints. He said all he do is smile now. Yo, you crazy, son. Okay, Felix Mitchell. You know what? Yo, fam. Yo, what's my man name? Fambo. Okay, yo, Fambo. My bad. I gotta retract my statement. Felix Mitchell did it big too, bro. Felix Mitchell did it big too, though. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I seen that story. I seen that documentary about Felix Mitchell. Big Rolls Royces, way back. You know what I'm saying? What's the other cat name? And who else you said? Who else he said? Yeah, but Felix Mitchell got murked out though. He got taken out the game though, bro. Big Me still here. You know what I mean? Big Me still here. Gotta salute that. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, the trolls too. You know? I don't know why y'all don't walk around with a Big Me's t-shirt, man, for real. This dude got documentary after documentary after documentary about him. He did time. He did about what, 17, 18 to the door. And Max B had a better welcome home than he did, if y'all really want to talk about it. And Max B, at the moment, really has some rat allegations about him. Let's talk about it. If anybody know about Max Bigavels, you know what I'm saying? I met Max back in the D Block studio, back right before he went in 08. Him, French, Dame Grease. See, some people, not to toot my own horn, but I used to run with the Locks. You heard? 4 years straight. Behind the scenes, at the studio, met a lot of different rappers. And you know how you be around these people and they so big and bad and tough on the internet or in their videos, and then when you be around them in person, you like, yo, man, I'll smack your kufi off. I be looking at them. I remember when I was standing next to French, I ain't gonna lie. He had the snowman chain on with the charm. I was scheming on that joint. I'm looking. Boy gonna say to me, yo, big dog, you security? I said something like that, even though we was the entourage. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rapping. You know what I mean? I'm looking at French. He like about this big back then. I'm like, yo, I'll smack his kufi off, take his chain and bring it to the pawn shop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, they don't be as tough as they. I'm telling you, man, when you see them in public, they don't be as tough as they be acting. I promise you. Who else? Max B was short. He had his hair out like Fabio. Pause. Um, Bully from D Block, that was my right hand man. You know what I mean? Till he had some snitch allegations and got kicked out of D Block. I was there for that. You know what I'm saying? I was there when they kicked Bully out. You know what I'm saying? The story is he had beef with this local dude that was messing with his he had twin boys by this chick, and that was her boyfriend. And like any rightful man, the dude had pedophile on his jacket. You know what I'm saying? He had that stain on him where he really molested a child. So what was Bully supposed to do? Let boy be around his sons? So he told his baby moms, like, yo, I don't want that dude around my sons. He got that dent in his armor. He did time. He did time for the pedophile joint. So him and Bully was going back and forth. They had a shootout, right? In Yonkers, they had a shootout. They both got away. Nobody got hit, but Bully got pulled over. And I think they didn't have the gun, but somebody told that Bully did the shooting. So they saying that he went down to the station and gave a statement saying that he was shot at. That's ratting. I mean, if you think about it, you told. I mean, you went down to the station, you told, bro. You gave a statement. So then when Styles P and them found, and I was there, it was sad too, because we used to all hang it. If anybody's familiar, 354 is Whitney Young. The D Block car wash is right there. Nepperhan. We used to be across the street in the parking lot. Everybody pull up in their whips. You know what I mean? The younger generation stays in front of the projects. They wasn't allowed to be in the parking lot with us. That's just the demographics. The rappers, Jadakiss was always over the hill on Wahlberg, and if you know, you know. It was always Sheik Luch and Styles P on our side. So boom. I remember this vividly. I come to the parking lot, Styles will pull up, he dap everybody. He look at Bully and turn his back to him. Yo, I was like, dang. And Bully was in there. This is just D Block stories. I know a lot of inside stuff that, you know what I mean? I would never try to make my guys look bad, but I gotta be honest. When I was hanging with them, Luch and P get busy. Jadakiss had yes men. Jadakiss point, they do. On my side with Sheik and Styles, they get their hands dirty. Styles is little in stature, but he got that short man complex. He will pop you he'll poke you or pop you in a second. Luch is almost my height. He about like 6'1", and he'll fight you, like, you know what I mean? But Kiss, he a boss, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't get his hands dirty. I'm just being honest. I've been around him for 4 years straight. I know. I've been in the back rooms when we had a show, and you know they got the room with the hors d'oeuvres and the bottles and all that. I've been there because I'm a big dude. See, what they do, they don't hire security. They just take the biggest out the bunch, and we all pile in our own whips. We had to drive our own whips to the show. Let me put that out there in the disclaimer. But the good thing was, bottles was free until they ran out, and getting in was free, and you could be on stage. So I took advantage of that. I'm in a few videos. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there, but I'm in a few. It's on my channel. I'm in a few videos. My caddy CTS was in Bully's video. You know what I'm saying? But that's just wild stories. But at the end of the day, if y'all really want to know, Styles P and Sheik Louch was on our side. Jadakiss was on his side. When it was time to do a show, they come together. When it's time to do music, they come together. But Kiss wasn't with us in the hood. Kiss had his own side. If you know, you know. Just sharing D-Block stories because that's how I met Max B, Dame Grease, freaking French. I met Ja Rule going to a video shoot when Kiss Fab, a bunch of these dudes. And you be looking at them like, yo, y'all so tough on this music. I'll smack Koofies off. And back then, I was really hitting the gym. I'm talking about, it's a difference when I work out at home, trying to get this down too. You know what I'm saying? Pause, my stomach. It's been going down. But when I go to the gym and I hit them different machines, yo, I be looking like Sid Vicious. Remember wrestling? My traps be up here. I be like, you know what I mean? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. What we talking about? Y'all ain't leaving no comments. I done asked y'all about that Big Meats t-shirt, man. I want the truth. Let me see. Dang, yo, who this right here? What's his name? Fire Ross? He said, F all that. What school you went to for CDL? Damn, bro. You came and killed the chat. What about the homie Gary? Alex MVP. Who's Gary, bro? I don't know what Gary you talking about. I went to New England Tractor Trailer School, homie. You gonna get your L's? You know what I'm saying? You plan on getting your L's? He said, F all that. What school you went to? Damn, he straight cut my throat. You know what I mean? It's all good. I ain't mad at you. Like Tupac said, I ain't mad at you. He said, yo, F all that. What's cool? Yo, y'all be funny on this joint, man. Show your face, though. You heard? I'm showing mine. I'm sharing my D-Block story. Bro said, F all that. What school you went? Dang, son. Can I live? He said, what school you went to? You plan on getting your L's? Since you want to run your mouth, you plan on getting your L's? He said, yo, what's his name? Pure 556. Bro said, cut the small talk. He want to know about the CDL, man. I mean, I can't really say. Oh, no. I'm not from D Block. I'm from Mulford. I'm from 8 Mulford Gardens, top Mulford. If you know, you know. Right up the street from Ashburton. They tore my project down. If you want to know where Big Cass from, look up the Dipset Anthem video. When it switches the Cam part. Most of Jewel's part of the shoot was in front of Grand Park by the store. They don't show the store, but that's where I'm from, man. DMX video, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't. When the ambulance goes through the middle and you see the tall chimney stack, that's my project. My project was a mile long. The best thing about my P's, you could go up, open the hatch, run down 5 buildings, open the hatch, be in a building, then go out the back door, go down to another level and do the same thing all over again. My project was beautiful, man. Even though it was poverty back then, you gotta understand, I'm from the block of cheese. I'm from that era. Remember the block of cheese that was like this big and it came wrapped in plastic, but it was in the cardboard box thing? Man, come on, man. I'm from the food stamp era with the white man face on the food stamp. You better ask somebody, man. I'm cut from that cloth, you heard? Heart and self. That's what I'm saying, man. Us as black men, we need to build instead of kill, you heard? Don't get me started with the Farrakhan speeches. I'm not going there because every time I try to talk about coming together, y'all still want to separate, man. But one day, I have a dream that one day, us as black men, we will come together, man. I got a Martin Luther King dream. You heard? Ain't y'all tired of seeing the destruction out here? I mean, my feet is kicked up. I'm in the burbs. But I treat it like it's the projects. I got cameras everywhere. I got 2 vicious dogs that attack on sight that almost got me 2 cases in the neighborhood. I got white neighbors. Not to brag about it, but I got white neighbors, you know what I mean? Hey, they don't bother me. They don't speak, but they don't bother me. You heard? But I still care about my people. I ain't Farrakhan, but I still care about my people as long as you know what I mean? As long as we A1 out here, y'all dropping off. What's my slogan? You catch it later. Let me see. Hell yeah, I had the government cheese. Who this? Fambo? Man, hell yeah, I had the government cheese, fam. What y'all talking about? J. Rose said the good old days. You 40 years old talking about projects. Yo, see, let me straighten this chick out real quick. First of all, I'm talking about how I started. Because you know in life, everything starts with a foundation. You know how you get your house built? Foundation, right? Don't worry about what I'm talking about, projects, because that's what I come from. I don't live in the projects now. Pay attention or get off the line. Because you might be a lot lizard on the low, going to all the truck stops, giving top. Don't come up here. You got the wrong one, because I'll chop you down. You better go sell some cooch somewhere. Word is born. Because I'm talking about the projects. Make it make sense. That's what I'm cut from. And you can never forget where you came from. Facts. Who's that? Let me see, man. I gotta throw these joints on because I'm blind as a motherfucker. Brain Sawyer. Facts. That made the best grilled cheese, man. I'm from the home of the Black Panther Party. That's what's up. Now I can't really talk about the Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? But I could talk about. Damn, that shit. Lowe's still ain't ready. You know what? Let me put this in the disclaimer too, just in case. See that red light? You know what that red light mean, right? The load ain't ready. Just wanted to throw that out there. You know what I mean? For the haters. Load ain't ready. I got time today. You heard? That's why you need to get your CDL. See? They in the warehouse breaking their back while I'm chilling, waiting for them to load my truck. That's why I try to lead the youth to trucking. Since y'all want to talk about trucking and that female that came up here talking spicy, you know what I mean? She need to go to that truck stop and top us off. You know what I mean? Talking about why I'm 40-something years old, talking about the projects. That's where I come from. You heard? But anyways, y'all want to talk about trucking? Listen. Because I got to put the bad out there also with the good. The good thing is, you see what I'm doing, right? I can't move until they load this truck. I don't touch no freight, right? So boom. I got to wait for them to do what they do. Then I'll drive 20 minutes down, drop and hook, drop trailer, hook up to the new trailer, and bring it right back to the same location. I ping pong all day, 20 minutes back and forth. And the way it's looking, it's already 12:22. That's why I didn't hook all the way to this trailer. because they're not done yet. That means the other dude that comes in, he'll be taking it. Let's talk about the bad. You can ruin your CDL in one day. You can cook yourself in one day. You heard? You could get into an accident. Um, Basically, what you do when your regular car counts on your CDL, it's not fair, but that's just how the game is. So you know, when I jump in that Challenger RT V8 Hemi with the 24s on it, I risked just a year ago. I fought a case, $2,200 to get that reckless driving taken off my thing, man. 22. I had to get a lawyer, or I would have been cooked. The reason why you would have been cooked, I would have had to take the bottom of the barrel jobs, because what it is, you know how you insure a car? It's the same thing with your CDL. They got to insure a driver. So basically, if you're not insurable, you can't get hired by the good companies. Your shit got to be screechy clean. Mine's is screechy clean, but I had that little bump in the road that it cost me $2,200, man, to get out of trouble, to get that reckless thrown off. It got thrown off to an improper lane change, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And that all happened before I landed this job. Um, you could be an owner op with a CDL, meaning you can own your own truck, drive for yourself. You don't need a CDL to buy trucks and put a CDL driver in it. You can work for a company. Um, those are the good benefits if you work in a warehouse and you tired of breaking your back. Like if I had to work in a warehouse, I'll be the forklift driver or management. Because the way they treat these associates in here, it just be sad, man. At the end of the day, we got to clock out together, right? So I go to the time clock. They be in here looking sad. I be talking to the young bloods. I be like, yo, man, you see what I'm doing? First load this morning, because we did so good on Friday. Um, when I came in this morning, there was nothing loaded. There was nothing picked, because they got to pick the orders and then load it. I sat from 5:15 to 9:20 in this seat. Oh, box trucks is good too. Box trucks you can make if you own your own box truck. You know what I mean? You could clock some dollars, man. It's all a hustle. But like I said, at the end of the day, let me put this in the disclaimer too. If you planning on smoking Zaza every day, this ain't the career for you. This ain't the career for you. You might as well do something else, because in this field, you're going to get a random at any given time. Like right now, I can go take a piss test because I don't smoke nothing. No hookah, no nothing. But that's part of the game. You heard? It's a catch in this field right here. So if you got the smoker lips, you know the brown lips. Somebody said I had the black and mild lips. Well, you got the weed lips. This ain't the field for you, brothers and sisters. Cause they will random your ass. If you get into an accident, you leaving the scene going straight to take a piss test. You ain't going home. You ain't detouring. You going straight to take a piss test. And guess what? They put that on your report card. You understand me? Once they put that on your driver report card, you cooked. Once a job see that on your PSA, failed drug screening. You are cooked. Ain't nobody gonna hire you. You'll be hauling trash. And no disrespect to the trash haulers, you'll have the bottom of the barrel job. So at the end of the day, this field is not for the weak. You have to get your proper sleep at night. It's a lot that comes with this field, man. And then what you do in your regular car does count on your CDL. So if you speeding and getting tickets and the new job see it, that shit gonna count like you was in the big truck. It's not fair. That's just how the game is, man. And they need to change that, because if you in your regular car and you get a ticket, I'm telling you, man, that shit'll count against you. You won't get hired nowhere. It's all about discipline, man. If you ain't got no discipline in your life, this is not the career for you. Because basically, you riding down the highway in a missile. You know how many people you could take out when these things crash? You seen the videos, right? And look, I got the eye in the sky watching me and watching the road. And guess what? It records. I don't know. Technology is amazing. It record like if you get into an accident, it records like in the past for like half a minute, and then records the present. It's amazing. So it's seeing what you're doing before you even get in the accident. So what's that tell you? I'm gonna see. That's a trivia question. What does that tell you, black man, black woman, white man, white woman, whoever, Spanish, whoever's watching? What does that tell you? That means that damn thing is recording the whole time. Your whole shift, that thing is in record. So all they gotta do is hit some bing bing. Oh, he was down there fiddling with his phone before he got into an accident. Oh, he was looking this way before he got into an accident. I'm telling you, man, this field is not for the weak. But see, like I tell you, and I'll tell them, I used to sell the drugs, not use them. That's why I'm cool. You want me to pee right now? Come on, let's go. And then I bet you $100. I'll tell them I bet you $100 I'm a pass. So I want my money after I give this piss. You heard? I even joke with the dudes in the warehouse because they be getting caught smoking all the time. I say, yo, $10. I sell you pause. I said, I'll sell you some pee, like $10, man. Whoever need pee, man, hit me up, man. Real quick, pause. $10. You just gotta keep it warm. You heard? You guaranteed with me to pass that test. You heard? This field ain't for the weak. You can't be waking up fatigue every day thinking you're gonna go down the road with 80,000 on your back plus the rig and think you're gonna be in control. That one nod off, boom, catastrophic, cooked, and you getting arrested. You remember what happened to that comedian, right? When that Walmart truck killed his manager. What's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Saturday Night Live. What's his damn name? He got the bag from Walmart. Oh my God. Yo, I noticed the older I get, man, the older I get, I be forgetting shit, yo. What's his damn name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Tracy Morgan. Thank you, sir. Tracy Morgan. Dude fell asleep. Killed this man. Just ran into the back. Man, listen. These trucks can do a lot of damage, bro. So, like, if you like riding high, I don't mean high as in smoke. I'm talking about high in the sky. I like being by myself. Can't nobody ruin this but me. You don't got no haters on your back. No, they can't micromanage you like that because you got the load. You bringing the load where it need to go. So if anything, they praising you. They need you. You heard? They need you to get this damn load where it's supposed to. You riding with like 500,000, 100,000. $80,000 worth of merchandise on your back, bro. They need you. It's a certain respect that you get as a driver too, because they know they need you. Especially when you're a good driver like me. I'm gonna toot my own horn because I'm very punctual. I come in an hour before my shift. My shift is only, and this is amazing too, because I never had this before. I have a set shift like I work in the warehouse, 6:30 to 3. This dude over there, I say this dude because that's a whole nother story for another time. As long as dragged out. We both started at the same time. He mad because I got first shift and he got the shift he got. He comes in at 10 to 7:30. Then we got the dude that I slip seat with. That's another thing too. I mean, if I'm off at 3 and the other driver comes in at 4 and you're a company, you trying to save some money, I share my truck. So basically, this is what I do on the daily every day. These are 100% alcohol wipes. I wipe down everything. The shit takes about, it takes about 10 minutes. to thoroughly wipe down everything I touch. Everything from the arm rails, the steering wheel, everything. I wipe it all down every day. It's a pain in the ass, but hey, man, I'm making good money, full benefits, and PTO days like if I work in the office. You heard? So it's a very good job. But at the end of the day, I'm disciplined. I get my right sleep. You understand what I mean? I come in an hour before my shift start. So basically, if like this week we doing 6 days, we work every other Saturday. So I'm already catching 5 hours OT on a regular week. You heard? Then on this bonus week, like this week, I be killing them. But I put in the work. That's what I'm saying for you youngsters out there. I'm not preaching to nobody that's 35 and above. Because at that point in life, you should know about structure and discipline. You gotta have discipline in your life. At any career, any job, you come before time or on time, not past time. And then these cats in here wonder why they always getting written up. These youngsters that's a 19, 17, 21, 22, they always wondering why their ass is in the office getting written up because you don't come in on time. They wonder why they always pointing out, because my job is based on points. They got a point system. A no call, no show, that's an automatic 3 to 4 points, and you only get 12 points. You heard? Wait, hold up. Let me see. Let me see who this is right here. Somebody jumped in here. Yo, what's his name? Rowdy? Yo, Rowdy, SMD, man. You heard? We talking real dialogue over here, bro. Go do something constructive with your life, you bozo. I bet you I could go in my pocket right now and pull out 2 bands in your face. Huh? I'll be the clown, but this trucker getting to it. You heard? You better check my receipts, bozo. You heard? Match what I had in the past and what I got now after the streets. Because your past don't matter. You heard? But at the end of the day, I'm still pushing foreign in 2026. You heard? I only been working 11 years straight. I was outside a very long time. You talking to a survivor right here, bozo. What's his name? Rowdy? Like I said, that all these invisible logos and all that type of shit, y'all talk crazy, but I'm the one sacrificing my face and body on this screen. But you talking to a real one at the end of the day. You heard? I got real receipts when I was hanging with kissing them, pictures and videos. Real receipts of how many Benzes and all that I went through, which is neither here nor there. I have receipts of how I'm living right now. We about to start cleaning the pool next weekend. So I mean, trolls can troll, but at the end of the day, I could dig in trousers. I could dig in my trousers and pull out 2 bands in your face right now on trucker money. On hourly trucker money. No extracurricular, no extra hustles, none of that. What we talking about? What we talking about? All right, hold up. Pause, pause, pause. Close your eyes. See, like, pissing J Cass off is the wrong thing to do. Like, because all my receipts is on my channel. I'm not gonna tongue wrestle with y'all. Y'all gonna laugh at what I got it covered with, but I ain't want, cause it's raining, I ain't want my money to get wet. You heard? So I put a plastic glove on my joint. But I mean, and the foreign is sitting. I got the foreign today. You heard? Any given time, see, pissing me off is the wrong thing to do. And I don't even like doing this, but sometimes for the youngsters, they like, yo, he drive a truck and he moving like that. Yeah, moving like that. What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about? See, pissing me off is the wrong fucking thing to do. What we talking about? It's still going. It's still going. What we talking about? Huh? Yeah. In your face. 2 bands. Light money. Yeah, it's light money. I'm a working dude. and I walk around with 2,000 in my shorts pocket. You heard? So if I see something on the way home, I'm like, yo, oh, that's how much you want for that chair, or that bench, or that backyard set? All right, let me take that off your hands. Stop playing with me. I'm telling you, man. You dealing with a real one on here. A lot of us, a lot of people on here that do this shit, they not 100. I talk about myself. I tell the bad, the good, the ugly, talk about the projects. I talk about when I got jumped twice. Like, I talk about the real. Like, nobody ever beat me one-on-one, but I've been jumped before. I told that story. Go back. It's a long story. It took me 5 years to get boy back on the real jumping. The other jumping, I had boy in the headlock. His people wanted to get him off me. I mean, get me off him. One hit here, and one bottle hit me right here, and I let him go. My man was the bouncer at the spot I was at. It was his wife's birthday. I had wifey with me, and by the time I got hit with the bottle, Roger came over and washed him up and threw them cats out. So boy ain't get no hit on me. The first dude didn't get no hit on me. Now that was a real jumping. That first one, of course, it's a shorty doo-wop, right? I think my load is ready. Shorter than me. He was stocky though. That don't matter. I went to tuck my chain in. Bang. So when I landed like right here, and what I don't understand, and thank God they didn't do this, y'all. That's why I think my mom was my angel with a lot of situations, man. I lost my mom when I was 10 and a half, and I found her dead. With a lot of situations, man, I think she begged God, like, get my son out of it. Because, yo, I could have brain damage to this day. These dudes was kicking me with Timbs, but they was giving me body blows. They only gave me the one head blow. Imagine if they was stomping me in my head, and then they had the dyke chick that sliced my back with a razor. I got a keloid on my back. I talk the good, bad, and the ugly. I keep it 100. That's why you need to subscribe to the channel, because you're talking to a real one. But all my one-on-ones, I had an audience. I beat feet off people. I beat brakes off of people. You heard? My last wreck was 2020, bouncing at the club out here. It's on my channel. I beat dude back in the club. They was like, yo, you're supposed to beat him out. You beat him back in. Come on, man. And that's nothing to brag about. But when you in the streets, I'd rather have those losses instead of getting hit up like Fifth and getting shot in the face. And a lot of my homies is dead from bullets. I'll take them to, listen, in the streets, you go and take an L, bro. Or you wasn't really outside. I got caught in 05, fought the case for a year. Yeah, my load ready, so I'm about to be up out of here. Fought the case for a year. You heard? And had to get a lawyer, spent almost 10,000. I only got caught with 4 grams of coke. So I mean, at the end of the here she come. Here she come. All right, thank you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Got work to do, people. Got to get back to it, man. So when y'all crack jokes about the trucker, this trucker got a pass. Everybody got a pass. My pass was I had to get it how I live. I couldn't run to her, couldn't run to mommy, because she been gone since I was 10 and a half. Can you say the same? A lot of y'all had y'all mom telling you right from wrong, but your dumb ass is still fucked up in life. Still, and I never been to prison. You heard? Never. Almost, but never. So I'll be a clown. Trolls, you can say whatever. At the end of the day, I made it to 51. You heard? I'm still here. I'm living life. I'm a homeowner. Pool in the back. Man cave separate from the house. I'm good. And that's life after the streets. There's plenty of receipts on my channel of all the fun. Cause see, while y'all was hustling for Jordans, I was hustling for whips. Know the difference, man. I don't even like going that route, but sometimes a troll can just make you go that route. We talking about something positive. We talking about trucking, and a troll will come in the conversation to say some dumb shit, make me pull out money. I'll go there, like, you know what I mean? I'm still me. I just pulled 2,000 in your face. on a Monday. You heard? How about when I go home today, I'm going to do another live and show you how I'm living at home, troll. And say, I'm going to see if you could do the same. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all be blessed for the real ones up here, man. Subscribe to the channel. We'll have more dialogue like this for the real ones, man. Just, y'all be safe. God bless. Get into this field. It's not for the weak. And I'm going to go do my thing. Because I got work to do. 100. Be blessed. I'm gone.